It is good. Dubois Rams have started to know they'll be heading to Bags this upcoming week. And again, we apologize for the technical difficulties that we experienced. Again, we're having the same struggles as everybody else with the cold weather conditions, and Kaycee down 59-32. And again, I want to apologize for our technical difficulties that we just experienced. Hopefully you guys didn't miss much, but we are back on. And if you're tuning in and just coming back on, Dubois is currently up 59-32. Again, we will have the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show coming up here. Final 23 seconds. Kinsler will just kick it off here as it's going to roll to about the 27-yard line, fielded by Egler as he will get taken down at about the 39, 38-yard line. So we have 18 seconds left to go in this contest as Kaycee will just look to get one more play in here, and they're going to bring all the young guys in. The players have been kind of chilling on the sideline, and we'll probably just want one play and call it a day here from Buckaroo Country. It'll be Chris Ledoux, the grandson of Chris Ledoux, under center. He'll take the knee, and the clock will wind down here. His hands are being shaken already, and they'll go to the sidelines and do a handshake, and that will be it. Your final. Dubois 59, Kaycee 32. The Dubois Rams next week will be in Little Snake River to take on the Rattlers, the defending champions. We'll step aside. Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show coming up right after this.
Or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
Central Bank and Trust is a local bank that is focused on technology and convenience. We have a simpler online mortgage application process. You can use your computer or mobile device to upload required documents and sign them online. We have a variety of personal and business banking services. Stop in or visit centralbanktrust.com. We live here. We work here.
Why do we enforce seatbelt laws? Because in real life, you don't get a second chance.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander.
This is Maven, award-winning optics for the adventurous. From binoculars to spotting scopes, Maven has you covered. Be prepared for scouting, wildlife watching, or any outdoor adventure. As a proud sponsor of local high school sports, we wish all the Fremont County athletes the best of luck this season. Visit mavenbuild.com for more information and to order. Maven, discover something new.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
The Tyler Watson
or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones.
With this at the moment, there we go. Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show is we're going to make this quick because I'm sure you want some warmth at the moment. Wyatt Tremblay here with us. Wyatt, first off, congratulations on the win. Heck of a running game. It feels like it's a kind of a common thing for you as you have a great rushing game again.
Oh yeah, thank you. It was a dogfight, and things I'm doing, the stats I'm putting up, that's all because of my blockers. I couldn't do it without them. I honestly believe we could put any running back there and he could do the same kind of thing. But man, it was a dogfight. We got cold weather, but that's what football's all about. These memories are going to be great, and I'm just so proud of my team. It was scary a few times. I made a lot of mistakes. We all did. This icy footing was tough, but man, we pulled through and it was awesome. Yeah,
let's go back. You were part of that last play of the first half. How much momentum did that bring to that team as well? As you guys, I don't know if you guys intended to make an onside kick. It kind of just played out, and you got big connection there, courtesy of Jonah Ard and Siler Hess. But how much momentum did that bring going into that second half?
If there was one play that sealed the deal, that was the one for sure. Man, because I don't know, it was a one-score game or it was tied up or something, and I don't think we meant to do an onside. I think what we wanted to do was do like a squib kick to run the timeout, and we ended up getting it. I was like, okay, we got this trick play. Let's run it. And it was kind of messed up. It was slow. He threw it up there, and man, that was so cool. I was so proud of those two.
Well, Wyatt, heck of a night, like I said again. You giving credit to your team and everything like that. If we had to give somebody a player of the game, and I don't want to rule you out, but you have to give it. If you had to give it to somebody else, who would you credit tonight for the win?
Oh man, there's so many good ones. I'm gonna have to go out with Jonah Ord. Man, he was chasing that number 7 from Kaycee. He is so fast. He was chasing him. He messed up a few times, and then he sealed the deal. He had some great hard-nosed runs out here to get some one-point conversions. Man, he was just running on all cylinders. He wasn't giving nothing up. I'm so proud of Jonah. Definitely Jonah Ord.
Yeah, also team effort. We want to make sure it was always a team effort. But, I'll ask you this because, this is a team that it feels like nobody can conquer, but Little Snake River next week. What are you guys going to do to prepare for that one? Because it's a tough one. It's kind of trying to slay the beast. It's kind of David versus Goliath type thing. So how are you going to approach next week?
Man, I think it's just going to come down to the little things, discipline, mentality. Those are the things, like you said, man, they haven't lost a game in years. We went down there, got our butts whooped, but if you get a team together with the best discipline they can come out with, mentality, we all know anything can happen. This is playoffs. This is where big things happen, And I think anybody can do it, but Little Snake is Little Snake,
Yep.
They're so tough, great coaches, great players, and they're just a class act team, but they kick butt. So we're going to go out there. We're just going to build on those little things like discipline, mentality. We're going to go down there and give it everything we got.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but you guys will be ready for that one. But I got to ask you, too, this is the first time, Mother Nature decides to make the playoffs a little bit more interesting with the cold weather. How was that for you guys to maybe adjust to that cold weather, because it really hasn't been something to factor this year?
I mean, yeah, it was tough. There's some plays where I was slipping and falling. I was missing tackles, which wasn't normal, but surprisingly enough, back home yesterday, we had about 1.5 feet on our field, so it was a lot worse than this. So we got a little bit of taste of it and then come down here. And, at the end of the day, we're playing football. We got adrenaline running. It doesn't matter. They're running against the same conditions that we are. It's football. May the best team win,
Perfect. I'll let you get some warmth. I believe there's somebody else who wants to give you an interview. But thanks again for your time. Congratulations on the win. And best of luck next week at Little Snake.
Appreciate it.
Wyatt Tremblay will step aside for another timeout. We'll be back right after this on the County 10 Sports Network.
Or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
Central Bank and Trust is a local bank that is focused on technology and convenience. We have a simpler online mortgage application process. You can use your computer or mobile device to upload required documents and sign them online. We have a variety of personal and business banking services. Stop in or visit centralbanktrust.com. We live here. We work here.
Back here on the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show on the County 10 Sports Network, head coach David Tremblay. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win. And first, I got to ask you, all season long, it feels like nobody from the state of Wyoming has had to deal with the winter conditions, but it sounded like you guys got a little taste of it early with a ton of snow that got up there. So did that help you guys kind of prepare for the conditions today?
Well, we knew it was going to be this way. We got a lot, and our practice yesterday was basically play in the snow. They built some snowmans and tackle. We ran a little bit offense, but there was, 10, 12 inches of snow, and that's kind of hard to do. We did have good, days of practice, but it did get us ready for the cold weather. We knew it was going to be cold down here. They got ready. They got the right clothes, those types of things to stay warm, and then they understand the footwork. It's a little bit different.
Let's go back the last play. Let's go to the kickoff before the last play of the first half. Was it intentional for like a little onside squib kick? Were you guys trying to run the clock? Yeah. How did that kind of all transpire? Because you guys recovered that one, and it felt like that kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, honestly, we were trying to kick deep a lot of times. And so a lot of our squib kicks were really supposed to be deep kicks, but then we realized that the ball was about flat. And, we didn't realize that. And I think that's where a lot of our extra points, we just didn't do anymore. And we were talking to Cooper about it. And then, I think our ball was just a little flat and it messed things up. But sometimes it worked good.
Guys got here a little bit later maybe than expected, and not always with having to warm up and everything. But how did your team respond just with everything that kind of happened? It was a close game to start, and again, kind of got here late. Just how did the team respond today?
We got hung up. There's no unnecessary travel, and then we were trying to figure out how we were going to go and get here from Natrona, and the snow plows pulled up and they said, hey, well, we'll just escort you. And they escorted us, and that was nice. And then, we couldn't drive very fast, and so we were a little bit late. But just on the bus, we just talked about, hey, let's just get going. We were going to change on the bus, and because we just kept all of their stuff because it was cold. We don't want to leave helmets underneath in the cold weather and such. And so we planned for that, and then they decided we're just going to do it in the locker room. We came out, kind of got ready. And then, as the game goes, it was just a fight. We just got to keep battling. We got to keep battling. And we had some missed blocks. There's a couple of times we ran basically one play, and it's like, well, why didn't I called the timeout? What's going on? And I slipped off, and we had 2 kids slip, and I said, okay, so let's try it again. We did it again. It was a touchdown. So it's a slick field. You got to have your feet working, and that's kind of what we went with.
How much momentum did that? I forgot to ask you the last play in particular, but how much momentum did that play help you guys in that second half? Because it just seemed like something clicked.
It did, and we came out second half ready. I think they came out realizing, okay, we made some mistakes first half. And then we came out second half, and they just kept battling, and Kaycee too. I mean, they kept obviously they just kept battling as well. But then I think we were able to just make those blocks and plug down, and then everybody just wants to run out Wyatt, and then it opens up our tight ends, and that helped us big today.
Well, Coach, I'm sure you're probably aware what's expected next week. Little Snake River. That's just how it's playoffs. It's just how things roll. But you guys have made that travel already this season. But maybe what are some things that you're going to work on next week? What are some of those adjustments that you want to work on next week to get ready for the David versus Goliath game?
Right. Yeah. They run a little bit style defense, and we've got to get ready for that. And making sure we block. We've got to make sure we communicate. We've got to communicate. And honestly, he's going to have them ready and super ready, and they're already talented, and they've got a bunch of guys that on the sideline that they can bring in, and they're just a great group, great football team, and it's going to be tough to match up with that, but to do what we've got to use all of our offense. And so our tight ends, we've got to be able to hit those. We've got to be able to hit with Jonah and use Jonah as a 1-2 punch. On defense, we've got to find a way to slow them down, and they're going to score points. We know that. And, is there a way that we can we keep it within 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter? We might have some, momentum and energy to come off of that.
Well, Coach, it's chilly. I'll let you go get some warmth. Safe travels back. Hopefully, you guys are able to make it back safe. And good luck next week at Little Snake River. We're rooting you guys on, and go Rams.
Hey, we're going to go give them everything we got. But thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Coach. Head Coach David Tremblay. We're just going to wrap up things here because I told him he should get some warmth, but I'm also wanting to seek some warmth as well. So, big thanks to Coach Tremblay and Wyatt Tremblay for being on the Bailey Tire and Auto post game show. Again, player of the game is going to go to Jonah Orr. He had a stellar performance. He really, when they wanted to go at Wyatt, he made the plays that he needed to. So, player of the game goes to him. So, our final here, 59, Dubois, Kaycee 32. The Rams will be at Little Snake River next week. No time has been set. Check county10.com for those details. Don't forget Evanston, Riverton. That will be broadcasted live on 105.1 Jack FM. It's also going to be on YouTube and Facebook, a scoreboard feed as well. You catch that with Jared Anderson and Scott Fuller. Cougars about to kick off in about 20 minutes, so make sure if you're in Pavilion or in that area, head over there. It's going to be a great football game. They're taking on Lusk. For County 10, I'm Wyatt Barishka. This has been a presentation of Fremont County Football.